Hi guys, it's Abby. I've been living in Italy for the past few months as a study abroad student through Lorenzo de Medici. And so I'm going to show you our apartment now that we're moving out and just kind of what it looks like to live with 7 girls in Italy while studying abroad. So we live on the 4th floor of our building, so we usually use this elevator right here. She looks janky, but she's lasted all semester, which is wonderful. And then this is the entrance to our apartment. It's these big brown doors that lead us right inside. This is what it looks like from this view. These doors are literally ginormous, but you walk in, and this is kind of the main entrance area. Very bright, natural lighting. Also these lights on the walls. And then immediately just this big brown, I don't know, thing that you can hang jackets, bags, store stuff. The place came with books. You can also leave books if they don't fit in your luggage. There's a nice little mirror to check on your outfits, very cute. And then the door itself is very interesting. It's got like a double bolt system as well as like a foot lock, so I'll show you that. Basically, you close the door like this, and then you use your key to double lock it, and then there's this extra lock over here that you can like slide shut with your foot. It's kind of crazy. And then immediately walking in, there's one of the bedrooms right here. This was the bedroom of my friends Maddie and Macy, but there's just 2 beds. Usually there's paintings on the wall, lamps, and then there's a desk for each room that you kind of just share with your roommates. They gave us a fan when it got really hot. And then in this room, there's 2 cabinets and then just a window that just looks out on a wall. Overall, the rooms are very similar to like dorm style rooms. Nothing like super fancy, but our location is amazing. We're right in city center, so literally between the Duomo and Ponte Vecchio, and super close to all of our classes. So we really just walk everywhere we need to go. And then continuing on, as we saw earlier, here and here, bedroom, and then where we walked in, and then right here is our living space. You walk in and immediately there's so much natural lighting. It's beautiful. We have our kitchen table. The place came with a TV, another mirror, drying rack since we don't have a dryer in the apartment. So that's how we dry our clothes and towels and sheets, a couch, a chair. And then this beautiful view of Italy. This is like right where we are. Down there is one of the leather markets and it's just absolutely stunning. Definitely one of the best parts of the apartment is the window. And then right through here is our other roommate's room. It's another double. So basically there's just 2 beds, another window with the same view that we just saw, paintings on the walls, lamps. They also get a desk to share. And then this one just comes with 1 cabinet, but it's a little bigger. And then they also have a standing mirror, which is very nice. But yeah, and then you walk out of here, and then there's the last room. We were in a triple. So we have a desk, we got 2 cabinets, the 3 beds all right there, the 2 paintings, the lamp. And then we got this big wardrobe right here, as well as a mirror that we were able to use throughout the semester. And then an amazing view that's currently shuttered up, but absolutely stunning. It was definitely crazy living in a triple, but this is what it looks like. And that was my bed right there. And then moving on, we're going to look at the bathrooms. So this is bathroom number 1. There's a sink, a mirror. This is the shower, a bidet, a toilet, towel heater, and then this is where our washer is. There's also a cabinet over here and an ironing board. We don't have an iron, but we do have an ironing board. And so that's just the basis of this bathroom. Usually like 3 to 4 people share it. It's not the bathroom that I use, but it's super cute, very clean, and very modern. And then the other bathroom is right here. This is the one I use, but it has a sink, a mirror, a bidet, a toilet, a towel heater, and then a shower. Pretty standard for Italian bathrooms. And then finally, there's the kitchen. So walking in, this is the kitchen, my favorite room in the entire apartment. It's so pretty, but we have a washer for the dishes, microwave, sink, tons of cabinet space. Up here is just like a place to dry dishes. And then over here, the place came with all these dishes for us to use. We have a stove and an oven. And then this was our fridge that we shared with 7 people. So Brooke, Alyssa, and I, we shared this shelf right here. Super amazing. Comes with a freezer, trash can, how you separate your trash. We also have a balcony that we just never use, but it stores our cleaning supplies, and then our pantry and the table. But yeah, that's the entire apartment that we stayed in this whole semester. It was lovely. My roommates were great. I'm gonna miss them so much, but hope you enjoyed. Bye.